Okay, so welcome. And for as many that identify as women, we want to say Happy Women History Month to everyone. Um, we are excited that we are celebrating another time. So, quick tips and reminders. We want to encourage as many that wants to listen in Spanish. Look for that ball on your screen and just press the Spanish button and it will take you to the channel. If you want to listen in Haitian Creole, there's a little, twist to it. So you will choose French, but be sure that you are going to be listening in Haitian Creole. But the only option we have that is close on that chart is French. So if you click on French language, be sure that it's taking you to the Haitian Creole channel, just so you know. Also, you can listen to everything, this whole recording after now by going to our YouTube channel, and we'll also try our best to have them on our Parent Square. Agenda, pretty simple. We have two wonderful ladies here tonight as our guest presenters. The library lady, our own Wayne Library Manager, Melinda Mullican. She's going to be presenting to us tonight, trying to remind us that especially as students will be going on spring break very soon, they will need the library. Of course, it's not only during the holidays that we encourage to visit the library, but it will be very expedient. Even right now, they are going to be off for 2 weeks, so they need to be engaged positively. And of course, not just the students, the adult as well. So please bear it in mind. You can always go to the library during the holidays. We also have a mental health professional. At the appropriate time, I'm going to introduce them both. We also thought it very important, especially at this time, during the climate in our nation, that, people have to be mentally stable. So we are just trying to support our families in Wayne Township as much as we can. So we have brought somebody that will kind of help us, remind us that we need to pay attention to our mental health. If you are just joining us, please put your name in the chat box. Then sit back, relax, as we all enjoy this session together. Make sure you are on mute so we don't have disruptions as we go along in the meeting. I'm going to turn it over to Melody to share some data overview in our district. Over to you.
Awesome. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Nice to have you guys back. What is the representation of multilingual students in Wayne Township? Currently, we have 6,679 students with another language. We have 4,839 English learners. Those are students from level 1 through 4.9 per WIDA Access 2.0. We have 94 represented countries. Our top 5 are US, Nigeria, Haiti, Honduras, and Mexico. We have 80 spoken languages. We have Spanish, Yoruba, Haitian Creole, Creole, and Tigrinya, and those are our top 5. And language learners are 30% of Wayne's total enrollment. Back to you, Buki.
Thank you, Melanie. Again, please, if you are on mute, kindly mute yourself. It's just for us all to be able to enjoy the evening together while listening to this information. So without further ado, I'm going to invite Miss Melinda to present some very sweet information as touching the library to everyone this evening. Over to you, please.
Okay. And can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen, see if I do this correctly. not real good at the full screen, so. Okay, bear with me one moment. Well, I'm not sure that I can do that at the moment, but anyway, I wanted to say good evening, everyone, and thank you for having me here. My name is Melinda Mullican. I'm the manager of the Wayne Branch Library. We're at 198 South Girls School Road. If you want to find us online, we're at ndpl.org. That's for all 25 locations of the public library. Under that, you can look up locations. On this main screen, you'll see a link for YouTube. It's our welcome to everyone in English, Spanish, French, and a few other languages, kind of an overview of our welcome to the library.
Hi, Melinda. If you
Yes.
look on top of your screen, you will see slideshow. If you click on that, that will bring you to the full screen. Slideshow.
Well, maybe.
From the
Nope, it
beginning.
gave me, I don't know. I'm not sure what it did.
Okay, that's fine. Let's continue. I thought
I
that
don't
would
want to
be,
lose my screen.
that's fine. I thought that would be helpful. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm gonna stop share for a second. Let me try this again. Because my other screens look blank. Okay. Ah,
You know
I'm
what,
not sure.
Melinda, that's fine. You can continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing. If you would show yours, pretty please. As mine have disappeared from my screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got you confused. Let me just,
No, that's okay.
let me share
I
from
had
my
it, I could see them, and then I clicked and it wanted me to try brand new screens. So my apologies.
That's okay. It's fine.
Okay. And then, yes, okay. So everyone is welcome to come into the public library. Oh, you know what? I hit the button on the very top, not to the right. Lesson learned. Anyway, public libraries are open to everyone. We're always free. You can come in and browse our books, movies, music, sit and read books if you would like to. We have free Wi-Fi, free computers. If you need to charge your phone or your device, we have hookups for that. And we have books, most of it are in English, but we have a world languages collection as well, in Amharic, Arabic, French, Spanish, and I believe Yoruba. We may have a few more. Chinese, I think, is in the children's collection as well. So if you don't find your language represented, you can talk to me or one of our staff, and maybe on the shelf at another one of our locations. So if you would like to take books home, you want to switch to the next screen, it's easy to get a library card. You can apply online if you want to. Your phone service does have to be in your name. The easiest is to come into the public library. Just bring yourself, your children, if you want to sign them up as well, and then your ID, your driver's license or state ID. That would allow you to, the clerk to make sure that you do live in Indianapolis, Marion County. If your ID does not have your current address, just bring in a piece of mail, something, a bill, rent, lease, something like that, something that shows that you live in Indianapolis, Marion County. If you teach in Indianapolis or Marion County, but you don't live in the area, you can get a library card. You just have to show your proof of address and your proof of teaching position. Okay, on to my next page. We have a lot of library services, a lot to offer. So these are just some things I wanted to highlight. If you have questions about anything we offer, please ask. So we have curbside service. If for some reason you're not able to come into the library, regardless of reason, you can call us and let us know what you're looking for. If you want to check out a book or movie, or you need something copied, something like that, you can call and let us know, and then call us when you arrive out front, and we can bring it out to you. We have what we call adaptive technology, large type books, audio described DVDs, closed caption DVDs, electronic books, e-audio books, so you can listen. We have a computer set up so that somebody who needs wheelchair access or larger screen, that is available as well. As I mentioned earlier, we have books not just in English, but in other languages. So if you want to learn a new language or you want to read something in your home language, we would have those on our shelves. As I said, if you don't find it on our shelves at Wayne, you can always ask, and we can request from another library in our system. As I mentioned, we have ebooks and e-audio. If you know of someone who is job hunting, or if you're looking for a job and need some help doing an application or creating a resume, you can come in and let us know, and we will help walk you through that. And I know we have somebody talking about mental health. Next, we also have a means to help improve nutrition. We have seed libraries in each of our locations. That means you can come in and pick up a packet of vegetable seeds or flower seeds or even herbs. Take them home, grow them in your container, in your backyard, grow some food for your home. And those are also free. Okay. We have a lot of different programs. I'm going to highlight a few, but there is a link there to ndpl.org, and go to programs and events to search by location, by age, that type of thing. We do family story times, mostly in English, occasionally bilingual. The family programs are Thursday mornings at 10:30, so we had one this morning. We also have meet and play on Tuesdays from 10 to 12. Bring your children in, children can play. We have different activities or different toys out for them to play, and the parents can talk and socialize during that time. If your child needs help practice reading, we have Pause to Read. You bring their favorite book, sit down and read to a dog, pet the dog, helps calm in some cases. So that's free for kids, first Saturday each month. For adults, we have Monday morning, every other Monday morning starting, or the next one is March 24th. It's called Mindful Meditation. It's chair yoga with meditation for adults and seniors. Come in and get a little mental health break in your day with Indie Community Yoga. We have computer training through North Star, or our staff can help you figure out how to get things done, whatever it is you're working on, whether it's printing from your phone or emailing something, faxing something. We have all those opportunities. Plus, we have music performances, some at this location and some at our other locations. And yes, go ahead and do the next one. We have English classes for those who need them. We partner with Immigrant Welcome Center for classes to share that information. Plus, we have English conversation circles. We have Spanish conversation circles if you're trying to learn Spanish. Starting April 8th, we'll do Haitian Creole conversation circles, and that's to learn the language, which each of these, it's preferable to come in for each program, starting at the beginning, because each class will build on the previous one. So April 8th is when the Haitian Creole starts at Wayne. And let's see what else. Oh, and then the last screen, if you're looking for English classes, let's say what we have is full, or Wayne Township Adult Education is full. There's some other opportunities. You can either do the website, IndianapolisEnglishClasses.com, or scan the QR code for that information. So I know that's a lot of information. You mentioned spring break earlier. I didn't get this on my PowerPoint. We have calendars that you can pick up in the branch with different programs for children, for adults, and for teens, such as Dungeons and Dragons, and a mystery program I'm doing next month. Actually, on March 22nd, we'll be doing seed packing. So it's a good chance to come and help pack the seeds into packets and then take some home with you as well. And then we'll have a program on vegetable gardening as well. So those are both free, whoever would like to come and join us. That's a lot. Any questions for me?
Thank you so much, Melinda.
You're welcome.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So you mentioned that you do computer training for adults, right?
Mhm.
Do you also teach AI? AI, yeah.
We don't yet. We do have it on our computers if somebody wants to explore. I don't believe, actually, as I'm saying this, let me double check on our website real quick. Get my mouse in the right place. Okay. Kick myself out. Wait, let me check real quick.
That's okay. I mean, I was just curious in case since you say you are training adult. Well, we want to say thank you for all those information, and also want to reiterate to all our families, parents, caregivers, that even though the library is always there, it's not just for the kids. It's not just for the young adults. It's for everyone. And like I mentioned earlier in the first session, I said there's one thing that is sweet about the library, it never goes stale. It's always relevant. So you can go to the library not just for reading, there are other programs as well that will be beneficial. You know, like the seed thing, you can pack seeds and then take some home. How interesting is that? So thank you again. And you are welcome to please stick around in case some other person will want to ask you some other questions before the end of the meeting. Thank you. Next, we are going to be talking about mental health. Like we mentioned at the beginning of the meeting, mental health is one topic that relates to everyone. It cuts across everybody, children, adults alike. And we want to be very cautious and intentional in taking care of our mental health for stability. So without further ado, I'm going to invite our guest speaker, Ms. Olanrewaju. And she is a psychiatric nurse practitioner and a doctoral student. And she's going to be sharing some insights and information with us tonight. You're welcome. Let me just share my screen again so we can.
I should be able to get it from here.
Okay.
Let me
Okay, try.
see. Is it showing?
Yes.
You can see it now?
Yes, we can see your screen now.
Okay. Okay. Good day, everybody. My name again is Lanre Olanrewaju Isaac, mental health nurse practitioner. Tonight, we are going to be talking about embracing mental health. And the subtopic under it is depression. And the next slide talks about acknowledgement, good day, esteemed parents and guardians. I want to express my gratitude for your presence here today. Your involvement in your child's life is invaluable, and gatherings like this provide a wonderful platform for collaboration and understanding. So back to the topic, embracing mental health. Tonight, I want to address this topic. It is an important topic that profoundly concerns us all, and it is about embracing our mental health. According to the World Health Organization, mental health is a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with stress of life, realize their abilities, learn well, and work well. So if you begin to see anything going on in your life that is outside, being able to balance your life, being able to function as a person, then there is definitely an underlying mental health issue going on that you need to kind of start looking into. Mental health is just as vital as your physical health. And as guardians, it's crucial that we equip ourselves with the knowledge to nurture ourselves and our children's well-being. So we see that a lot of people, they only care or are concerned when, their kid reports that they have a headache or they are running a temp. And they are also only concerned about themselves when they are having high blood pressure or they are having diabetes. But when they begin to see or notice maybe that their children is experiencing sadness, maybe like a day or two, the child is just withdrawn to herself, not coming out to play, or just crying, for a long time, you just think that the child is just being petty. You are not trying to kind of investigate more to see what is going on, or even yourself as parents. Some parents will lock themselves up, they will cry from morning till night, and they will isolate. When things like this begin to happen, it's time to see a provider. Don't think it is only your blood pressure that needs attention. Your mental health also needs attention. We go to the depression. There are diverse areas of mental health that we could talk about. We have PTSD, we have ADHD, we have bipolar, we have schizophrenia, we have substance use disorder, all kinds of substances. All these are under, our mental health. But today we are focusing on just depression. And we are doing that today because we have so many things going on right now around us in the news, in the country, all over the world, that, listening to constant news can make you very, very anxious. From anxiety, you can begin to, tailor towards sadness. From sadness, it can begin to, grow into depression. So we want you to be alert and be watchful. Depression is more than just feeling down or having a bad day. It is a persistent condition affecting a person's thinking, feeling, and behavior. In layman's term, depression is overwhelming feeling of sadness. That is just in layman's term. And I want you to understand that depression can affect both young and old. It does not leave anybody out, and it does not leave any sex out. Anybody can be affected. As parents, we need to be in a stable emotional state to be able to provide emotional support for our children. If we are not in an emotional state that is stable, we tend to be very irritable towards our children. And when they want to spend time with us, we are either very angry, yelling and shouting and screaming at them. Children are too young to understand, what emotions you are going through. So if you don't take care of your emotional state and you begin to lash out at them, you get angry, you ignore them, then these children can be thrown into an unstable emotional state, which can make them become very sad too. For young people navigating the emotional landscape of growing up, it can be daunting, and feeling of sadness or isolation may sometimes go unnoticed or unaddressed. Causes of depression, we're going to be looking at that. We have, different things that could be lead to depression. The first thing we want to treat is genetics. It could be hereditary. You could inherit it from your lineage. It could be as a result of environmental issues, which is part of the psychosocial issues that, we do consider, like people losing their jobs. When you lose your job, you don't have a financial, means, then you can become very anxious and sad because bills has to be paid. So that can lead to depression. And lack of basic needs of life, like being homeless, that can lead to that. Or you're trying to get medical care, you don't have insurance, part of it. Some people have experienced traumatic issues in their life, like rape, like death of loved ones. And for our children, it could be lack of friends. Some children, they want friends, they don't have friends. That makes them sad, and they don't even know how to express it. For some kids, it's poor grades. So we need to watch out. If your child is alone most of the time, has no friends, has nobody, try and ask them how they are feeling, if they are happy, if they are depressed, so that you know how to, come in and mediate. Physiological causes could be illnesses like, any kind of illness. For instance, diabetes. People with diabetes, some of them get sad because they have to take injections every day. Chronic kidney disease, some people are going through end-stage renal disease, they are on dialysis. High blood pressure, cancer, menopause, physical changes, hormonal physical changes in women. All these can lead to, feeling of depression. And we have biochemical factors. It could be linked to imbalance in the brain as a result of depletion of the neurotransmitters like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine. So research has shown us that serotonin is a major chemical that is responsible for regulating our body activities, including sleep, aggression, sexual behavior, and mood. So if your serotonin level is low and you are not taking some medication to help you build it up, you may discover that you are not sleeping well. That's when you begin to lose sleep. You can become very aggressive, or you'll be very slow to respond to people. You can also have very low appetite, and you don't want to eat, or you are eating too much. So that chemical needs to be, also balanced. We also have the glutamate, which is another brain chemical implicated for depression, and research is still going on that. So let's go to understanding the signs. Changes in mood, withdrawal from friends, activities, decline in academic performance, alterations in sleep patterns, just like I mentioned before, hopelessness, And when you begin to experience this or your child talks to you about this, please, you need to pay attention. You should raise your attention. If unusually sociable child becomes withdrawn, or a once enthusiastic student loses interest in school, this could be cries for help. So if you notice your child that would normally want to hop in the school bus to go to school is suddenly withdraw, does not want to go to school, is crying when it's time to go, then you should know you need to talk to your child to see if she needs some, or he or she needs some help. And the same thing goes for you as a parent. If you would normally, go to work and all of a sudden you are stuck to your bed, you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to bathe, you don't want to brush. In the morning, you are in bed all day, sad and crying, then there's something wrong, you need help. Let's take a look. Here we see these faces with crying. This is part of, some of the symptoms. You can be experiencing crying spells. You could be experiencing lack of motivation. Things you would really love to do before, you don't even care about them. You don't care to dress up. You don't care to to take a bath. You don't care to put a powder on your face. You just don't care about anything. That's lack of motivation. Then hopelessness, sadness, feeling of guilt, thinking that you are responsible for, problems that has happened in your family and blaming yourself. If there are 8 major symptoms with depression, for us to diagnose someone to have depression, you must be experiencing 5 of these symptoms constantly within a 2-week period, with depressed mood and loss of pleasure as part of the 5 symptoms. So according to the criteria of the Diagnostics and Statistical Manual of Mental Health, 5th edition, DSM-5, depressed mode most of the day is one of the symptoms. Diminished interest, significant weight loss when you are not dieting, or weight gain. And you can also experience slowing down of thoughts, or you become very restless or fidgety. Fatigue, when you are tired most of the time, you don't want to get out of bed or you don't want to do anything. It's part of the signs and symptoms of depression. Feeling of worthlessness and guilt, lack of ability to think or concentrate. And the most serious one is the thoughts of suicide, and which most people from diverse culture usually don't take serious. For example, people from African descent, when somebody talks about suicide, we usually don't take it serious because it's not a cultural thing for us. Excuse me. So, but I want us to start taking these issues seriously. When you have a friend, a family tell you that they are feeling suicidal, please take it seriously and, seek help. If it is a child telling you that, don't overlook it. Children do commit suicide. People will wonder, why would a child want to commit suicide? What's it thinking? Children do commit suicide. Please, let's listen to our children. If they mention anything like that to us, let's seek help for them. Treatment of depression. Now, how can we address this? Communication is crucial. Create an open, honest, non-judgmental environment where you and your child feel safe, sharing their thoughts and feelings. Sometimes just knowing they have someone who listens can make a difference. A lot of suicide attempts have been averted because the person who was contemplating suicide was able to speak up to somebody. So please speak up if you're ever having any feeling of depression. Sorry. We're going to go to the treatments. We have medication treatments and we have psychological treatment. Because of time, I will not be, going through everything. But once you seek a professional, they will let you know after your assessment if you'll be going through therapy or you'll be on medication. But I will just throw this in quickly. If you are on medication for depression, there is a possibility for you to get off the medication depending on the type of depression you have. If your depression is chemical-based or if it is hereditary, you are likely to have to stay on that medication, for maintenance because this thing runs in your blood. But if the depression is based on psychosocial stressor or because of an illness, once that situation is taken care of and you are stable, then there is a possibility that you wouldn't have to be on the medication because you will go back to your functional state. For instance, for people who have lost maybe a child or their spouse, if they are going through grieving and they are very sad, during that period of grieving, they may do well on antidepressants and therapy. And once they've been able to learn how to cope with their grief and everything, then there's a possibility that they can be weaned off the medication. The same thing goes for people who have, loss of job. If you lose your job, you're depressed. Once you get another job and you start making money, then you are able to, feel better in a good place again and you can get off the medication. So we want you to reach out to people, reach out to professionals. You can reach out to a psychiatrist, a mental health nurse practitioner, a licensed therapist. Go online, search them if you need help. And we also have Mental Health America Indiana. We have their website right here that you can reach out to. Indiana Mental Health Roundtable, you can also reach out to them. And we also have the crisis line, the suicide and crisis lifeline at 988. Crisis line, all crisis line are available 24/7. We have a national one, which is 1-800-273-8255. So you can reach out to this number and get help for yourself, for your loved one. Unity. Lastly, let's work together as a community. Let's share our experiences, support one another, and remember there is strength in unity. Let's ensure that no child feels that they have to navigate this journey alone. And thank you all for your commitment for these vital aspects of your children's life. Let's continue to be proactive, supportive, and loving as we guide them through challenges of life. Together, we can make a positive difference in their mental health and overall well-being. Thank you, everybody. If you have questions, I'm going to be here for some time. You can throw in your questions.
Thank you so much, Ms. Olanrewaju. Those are a lot of information shared, and you all will agree with me that everyone needs to hear this information. The one thing that really stuck out to me is that depression can be hereditary. I mean, before now, I never knew it could pass from one generation to another. So those are the things we should watch out for. And she mentioned something while she was talking that I also caught. She said unity, trying to express ourselves. And like we said, it's not just young people. It's not just students, children. It's also affecting adults. It's always good for us to speak out. When we are troubled, let's speak out. And I honestly think sometimes we should take a break from the social media, for our mental health too. But thank you again. I have a quick question. So those lines that you listed, that we can call, that one can call, do you know if we reach out, is it cost, like, does it come with a cost?
No, the lines are free. You don't get to pay nothing for calling those lines.
Okay.
They will give you the first emergent help that you need. And when you get the first help, if any other thing, that is when your insurance will kick in. But at least, you need an help immediately for yourself or for anybody that going through crisis, please pick your phone and call those lines. They will get help immediately.
Okay. Thank you. That's
And
good.
it's 24/7. If you're going through crisis, 3 a.m., please call. Don't say I have to wait till morning.
Thank you so much. Like we said, so if you have any question at the end of the meeting, you are welcome to put it in the chat box as we are going along and we can read it out. Or if you want to ask right away, you're also welcome to do that. There will be time for questions, but at this time, because of our time, I will want to share the rest of the resources we have for everyone today. And then our presenters' contact will be shared. If you want to reach out to them later on, you're welcome to do that. Some quick updates for everyone. So the out of district transfer window is now open. It was opened March 3rd and until May 2nd. By May 2nd at 4 p.m., it will be closed. So if you fall into that category that you are right now, you are in Wayne, but you're going to change your address and you want your students to remain in Wayne, that is when you need the out of district transfer. So go on to the link that is displayed. You can also find the same link on our website. As a matter of fact, once you go on our website, that's the first thing that will stick out to you, the out of district transfer application. So please feel free if you know you fall into that category. Spring break is coming. On Monday, March 24th to Friday, April 4th. That will be our spring recess and there will be no school. So the schools will be closed and the staff will not be in school as well. Hendricks Regional Health, they are offering a low-cost pre-participation sport physicals. So basically for our middle and high school students. I know in the past, many parents have asked this question. So this is an opportunity, and this physicals is going towards the next school year, the 2025-2026 school year. So we want to take this opportunity to take your children to participate in their physicals, getting ready for the next school year. The date is May 8th, and the location is at Ben Davis High School, door number 3. Please note, there will be no walk-in. So if you are interested, the link will be posted in the chat box as we are talking. And you will also have it here. So whenever we share this entire slide on Parent Square or on our LAP Parents YouTube channel, you can get all those, you can get the link there and every other information that will be shared. So we have other resources like we normally share them, the food assistance, childcare, tax resources. Don't forget to file your taxes. It's the window will be closed by April 15. So, and every working adult, they are expected to file their taxes There are resources out there. We share them and will continue to do so for your use that you can make use of. There are some pro bono, there are some on sliding scale, and there are some totally free. Please make use of all these resources that we share from time to time. Know your right. We have from the recent report that these have been working. Families have been attesting to it, that they know your rights are working, and which is a good news. So let's continue to do the right thing and make sure we are updated, we are well informed. Notarial fraud, we mentioned it last month. When people they need professionals, it might be for immigration thing, most especially immigration related matters. So you want to be very careful to avoid unnecessary swindling, people trying to take undue advantage of other people. So when you're working with your attorneys, you want to make sure you verify credentials. And this is a public document. You can visit the AILA website, which is the American Immigration Lawyers Association. The website is listed right here on the screen. You can visit that and just kind of search the name of your attorney by name, just making sure so that you are not swindled. We also learned that there are some people putting on ice jackets just to commit fraud. That's so sad, but unfortunately, there's so much we can do about that, because in our world, there are a lot of things happening. Some people just take joy in swindling other people. So you just want to take caution. So they are going around in ice jackets, trying to harass other people and just do things that are not decent. So you want to take videos of when you have encounter with people, maybe cops or anyone that want to act like any legal, or anyone that just want to engage you, trying to pose themselves as law enforcement. So take videos. So that will help you and will serve as something to support yourself should anything happen. And of course, we'll continue to reiterate it. Family safety plans is always very important. It's actually advisable for everyone, regardless of immigration status. It is always good to have family safety plans in place. So we have other resources. There's this event that is upcoming, March 19, that's next week, at Ben Davis High School. It's a family event organized by the Indiana Latino Institute. If you're interested, you are welcome to participate. It's from 5:30 to 7:30, Ben Davis High School. So we encourage you to please visit this link. So we have put together all the resources that we have shared today. Some of them we really did not mention them verbally, but you can be sure you have different resources put together in this document, and we continue to update them, so it's not the same. If you think, oh, I have them, they shared it last month, well, we update them from time to time. So please avail yourself with those opportunities. So as we wrap up the school year in a couple months, we are glad that our families are being served through this medium, and we try to bring you updated information from time to time. We try to support you as much as it lies within our capacity, trying to provide those resources, provide those information that you will need at the tips of your fingers. So in order for us to continue to improve, we want to improve. We just don't want to be stagnant. We don't want to go stale on you. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your feedback. We want you to please let us know how we are doing. We want to know if you are actually benefiting from all these meetings as we gather together every month. We want to also know if there are particular topics you want us to address. These are many other things that we are expecting to please. So we want you to please help us fill out this form. Please take a moment to complete it. We really appreciate it at your convenience. We'll also say it next month until the end of the school year. Please help us complete the form. So these are the things we have brought together tonight to share with you all. We hope this meeting has been beneficial. We hope you have things to take home. We hope you have learned one or two things from all the information shared. We want to say, are there questions from anyone? Do we have questions tonight? Okay. Itzel, is there a question? Okay. You can unmute yourself and say it, Itzel. Oh, okay. There's a question here for Miss Melinda. Can I donate used book to the library? That question is for you. You are muted. You are muted, please.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. Yes, you can. You can just, if you have a few, just bring them in the front doors and let us know you want to donate. If you have more than a couple of boxes, you can call us. We usually recommend that you take those downtown, or we can help you. If they're not big boxes, we can help you bring them in. So yes, those will go to our indie bookstore.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So yeah, you can donate book. Any other question?
On va prendre
Okay.
d'abord l'éponge et tu presses ça avec pas de l'eau dedans, tu viens nettoyer avant de nettoyer avec ça.
Is he speaking Asian Creole, Micheline? Can you hear him? Can you put the question in the chat box if you can, please? Oh, okay, the form needs access. Yes, we will update the access. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and update the access for everyone to be able to complete it. Do we have any other question as I'm trying to do this by the side? Do we have other questions? Okay. If we do not have questions, we want to say thank you. All right. Okay. The form, the access has been updated. Sorry about that. So you can fill it, you can complete the form now at any time at your convenience. So if there are no questions, we want to say thank you again to everyone that has joined us tonight. We hope you have the rest of your evening, enjoy the rest of your evening, and you have a fantastic spring break. Thank you. We will meet next month, and we hope you join us. Thanks to some of our staff members here, our curriculum coordinator, thank you. We have some of our teachers online and some other staff. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your collaboration. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see everybody. Everybody have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye, everybody.